Do you want to touch on that a little bit for us?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I tend to be a little long-winded, but I'll kind of give you like the quick rundown of the life of Chelsea in a nutshell. I've always been like, when I say people pleaser, like I've always been really good at like knowing what the people in authority wanted and like how to give it to them.
Yeah.
And he and I ended up getting into heroin together. And so I spent 3 years addicted to heroin and then methamphetamine. I ended up dropping out of college. I ended up actually spending 8 months in jail, and that probably, like, saved my life. 8 months was enough to get me clean, get my head back on right when I got out of jail, and now I was back to, like, version 1 of myself, and none of it was really adding up, you know? And so I started to kind of start digging into myself. And then 2020 happened. And then I had a lot of time to dig into myself and a lot of other things. And I think what happened for me most poignantly that year is that my identity that I'd taken on as like the good girl, the person that always like is in line with authority, with the law of the land, with whatever you want to call it, like that identity like got shattered completely because I felt so disconnected from like the narrative. It sounds crazy, but like for me it was a spiritual awakening, and I started working with a couple different coaches. And pretty soon I was like, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to help other people get through whatever the hell's happening for me. And so I started to, like I said, learn different modalities. I got
Yeah.
my coaching certification. And then the psychedelics thing, just it kind of, I connected with someone online, but quickly after talking to her, I was like, I think that there's something to this. And I'd had, like I said, my own personal experience with psychedelics and knew how powerful they could be. So I was like, yeah, let's take this seriously and see if it's something that I can put in my tool belt and make available to people that, are looking to expand their consciousness and come to understand the world maybe a little bit differently than the very black and white way that most of us understand it, and that can lead us feeling hopeless, depressed, anxious.
Yeah.
All